What's going on, you guys? This is Eric Cuts for the Win, and it is that time of year. We are in the holiday season. There's so many games right now. There's a game for everybody right now, and it just feels like everybody's feeling that certain kind of way about something. I mean, whether you're a Tomb Raider fan or Fallout fan or a Halo fan and you're crying because it's dead. No, I'm just kidding. You're feeling some kind of way right now. We have Battlefront next week. I mean, I'm just excited, and I love being a gamer at this time of year because there's just always something good to play and be excited for. So let's talk about Tomb Raider. I can't stress it enough, man. This game is gorgeous. That's probably what this video is going to mostly be about because it's just first impressions. I'm about 17% done with the game, at least that's what it's telling me. So I feel like it's flying by. It's kind of going fast, but I am kind of going straight through it. There's been, I think, one side tomb that I've done, but other than that, I've been pretty much sticking to the story and going straight through. As far as like exploring and all that, I've done a little bit, but for the most part, I've just been going through the story. So yeah, it's kind of flying by, but this game is awesome so far. Like I said, it's gorgeous, beautiful. Lara Croft, man, she makes me mad because she's so damn beautiful. This girl is falling off cliffs, almost drowning sometimes. She's in the snow. She's getting beat up. She has all these cuts and bruises and everything going on, and she still looks more gorgeous than me. What the hell, man? No, but it just, it's such a beautiful game to look at, you guys. I mean, I'm going to show you some clips here where it just kind of like shows you what I'm talking about. It just, the lighting, her character model, her hair. I mean, we've been waiting forever for developers to get hair down, right, in these games, and finally, I mean, this looks like hair, and her skin color, just everything just looks good. This is probably the nicest looking game I've seen on the Xbox One so far, and I've seen Rise, Son of Rome, I've seen Sunset Overdrive and Forza and all these other games, even though I don't own them, but I've played them, or some of them, and you know, I've seen some good looking games on the Xbox One, but this game takes the cake. It just, everything about it, from the shadows to the weather, the change of weather, I mean, everything, the fog, the mist, the rain, everything looks gorgeous in this game. And besides a couple frame drops here and there, it's pretty damn good as far as the performance and everything. Of course, like I said, I'm only 17% done, so I don't know if that gets worse or not. But so far, nothing too much to complain about. I think it's you know, working really well, and I haven't had a moment where I'm like, oh my gosh, that's terrible. It's just a couple little frame drops here and there, but nothing bad. Unlike other certain games out there, Need for Speed for the Xbox One, but that's another story for another time. But man, this game. And then also the music's really good. I'll try and find the link for you guys. I put it on Twitter, but the soundtrack, the official soundtrack, is on SoundCloud right now for free, so you could actually check it out and listen to it. I'll try and find it for you guys and put it in the description. Music's great. The voice acting too is really good. There's times where Lara Croft is just shivering and she's really cold, and you can feel it in her voice. So she's done an amazing job in this game. I don't know the voice actors, but she's awesome. And then the other characters as well. I mean, it really puts you in to the game and into the story. And I like how they're kind of giving more of a backstory on Lara, like as far as her family and her dad and why she's doing what she's doing. You can really feel her passion and kind of see what she's going through. Right now, I just turned the game off and I saw some craziness that she witnessed when she was a kid, or I don't know how old she was, but just to get that kind of backstory on her, I think really adds to the game. It really kind of brings you in to feel for her and to kind of understand just why the hell she does what she does. And I really feel like Crystal Dynamics really advertised that really well, because I remember, I think it was a trailer, I talked about it on She Attack, I wrote about it, and it was talking about her and her passion and how she's trying to be the seeker of truth and all this stuff, and you can really see that play out in the game. So I feel like the advertising for this game was done really well. It is delivering what it said it was going to do, you know, and I just feel like they did a really good job with that. So far, I'm just really enjoying this game. before I start talking about Game of the Year and all of that and making videos and predictions and what I feel is going to be Game of the Year, I'm going to beat this game and just see what else it has to offer and what else is going to play out in this game as far as the story and everything else. But so far, based on what I've played, this is already on my mind when it comes to the conversation about Game of the Year. It has to be. I can't imagine it just completely being horrible as far as the story and everything, because so far I'm liking the story. It's interesting. There's already been a twist, and it's early on. So there's a lot here that is really keeping my attention and making me wonder what's going to happen next and all of that. Like I said, with the characters and the voice acting, it's done really well. So it's convincing as far as what's going on in the story. It's authentic. It seems real. Like you're really there. You're really into the story. And I just want to see how the rest plays out and all of that before we start talking about Game of the Year and everything, because my other game that is already kind of in the lead of all the other games is Bloodborne, and that doesn't really have much of a story that is easy to comprehend. You kind of have to look into it and look at the lore and explore what the hell's going on, because if you just play it, you don't know what really is going on. The gameplay is what makes that game so great, and the bosses and the challenge and all of that. So I'm not saying there necessarily has to be an amazing story here in Tomb Raider, but it's part of the package, and it's really shining right now. I feel like they've done a really good job, and especially how I was saying how it's tying in with what it promised and showing the backstory with Laura and why she is the seeker of truth and actually doing all this craziness. So that's pretty much what I wanted to say about the game as far as overall and how I feel about it and how much I'm liking the game and enjoying it. There's a lot more I can talk about as far as like abilities and upgrading the weapons and things like that. If you have been following this game and following all the footage that was shown like at E3 and things like that, I'm sure you saw that you can upgrade the bow and arrow, like you can have poison arrows and things like that. I've only really used those once so far. More so it's more about the guns right now. I'm collecting guns, I'm finding weapons and actually upgrading things that I can use as explosives and stuff like that, which really reminds me of The Last of Us. I was even joking during my stream when I was playing this. I was saying, look at this Last of Us ripoff right here. Of course, I'm just kidding around. I mean, if The Last of Us does something really well, then go ahead, steal it. I don't even care, because in here I think you can make Molotovs, which I haven't done yet, but I've seen the opposite side do it. I've seen some enemies do it. What did I make? I made something else. I think I picked up a can and then I put something together with it and then threw it as an explosive. So you can do things like that. Like you collect loot and all these little things and you can put them together and create weapons. And it reminds me a lot of The Last of Us, but that's cool. I'm cool with that. I think that's great. It's a really good thing for this game, and I'm enjoying that. But it's still early. I haven't found everything. I haven't had every weapon upgraded or anything like that. But so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing, and I'm liking using the weapons. I suck with my aim a little bit. I need to get more used to it. But other than that, I mean, it's fun, and I'm enjoying the game. There are a lot of cutscenes in the game so far, especially since I'm just kind of going through the story straightforward. But it's cool because there will be a cutscene, and then immediately you have to take charge and you take control. And it's very seamless. It goes from the cutscene to the gameplay pretty seamlessly, so I'm enjoying that. If you guys have any more questions for me, you're curious about anything about the game, just let me know. I'll do my best to answer them. But if you are thinking about getting this game, please do it, because it's really good. I recommend it. And even if it's just a one-time playthrough, I mean, go rent it then, because that's what I did with the last one. I actually rented it and played through it, beat it, did a little bit of the multiplayer, and then I took it back. And it was a great experience. So even if you have to do it that way, you have an Xbox One, you should be playing this game any way you can. So yeah, I definitely give it the thumbs up and the green light for you guys to go get it. And I will try and do some more videos for you guys. If you want more Tomb Raider, let me know, and I will do that. Thanks for watching this video, you guys. I will catch you in the next one. Peace out. Bye.